sound you just heard was from a PVC Native American style flute. Welcome to the first episode of Making the PVC Flute. Here is a completed flute minus the tuning block. There are two important measurements that we need to deal with as we mill the flue for the flute. The first is the distance from the foot of the flute to the true sound hole. Once you've established that, then you can determine the length of the flue. The flat place needs to be long enough to accommodate the distance between the true sound hole and the sac exit without overreaching the dimensions of the coupling, which we will use for the tuning block. To establish the depth of the flue, we first take a measurement of the outside diameter of the PVC. Then, having milled a trial cut on the flue, measure and subtract the difference to give you what should be somewhere between 38 thousandths and 40 thousandths depth of the flue. As you can see in the next slide, didn't get it right the first time, and it was obvious without even measuring. So on the first run through or pass through, we cut in several thousandths too deep. So back to the drawing board, or rather back to the router table and our micro adjustment tool, which you will see in the next slide. And here you have it, your basic handy dandy micro adjustable precision tool. Give it first scribe a line beside the edge of the fence, and then give it a good whack. Run another trial and measure and see where you are. This time I got it exactly right. In another slideshow, we'll take a look at how I put this arrangement together to safely mill the flue in the flute. I would say this one is development over a good while and really needs to go back and be refined before I turn it into something to show on the slideshow. Notice the things that are really important to see here are: number one, that the clamps clamp firmly once they're adjusted, and that they're stopped by a stop block screwed down to the sliding fixture. Then the clamp on the edge of the table where the routing starts, and the stop block clamp next to the router block, which covers the router bit. As you will see when look at the next or the video clip next, everything is designed once the flute blank is clamped in the fixture so that hands are well away from any possible contact with the router bed. Also, that the flute blank is clamped firmly and with a stop block so that if the clamps for some reason were not tight, that the router bit could not grab the flute blank. With this setup, it's easy to cut multiple blanks and get them ready for the next step in the process. Again, I want to emphasize, and this is a matter of paying attention to what you're doing, I use my right hand when the holding fixture is pulled back, after the clamps are loose, to pull the blank from the clamp. Here we have completed the first major step in the production of a PVC Native American style flute, namely milling the flue. Some things to pay close attention to are, regardless of how you construct your fixture, is that the blank is held firmly so that it can't move no matter what, if for some reason that the router bit grabs the workpiece. The other thing is that at all times, if you keep your hands where they're supposed to be, they will not be in close proximity to the router bit anytime while it is running. In the next segment, we will take a look at placement of the sound holes and the finger holes and show some of the jigs that I have developed for my own use.